My name is Mark Weathers, and I am a 2014 graduate of Brite Divinity School, and I have been asked to address somewhat personally the crisis that happened with Michael Brown and the unrest and anger that is still present in Ferguson, Missouri. It's been a really troubling month for a lot of people that has really garnered necessarily our attention because four unarmed black men have been killed in the United States by police. We have been aware of the names Michael Brown and Eric Garner, but there are also men like John Crawford, Ford, and Dante Parker, all who are unarmed individuals killed by the police. And I think that these events are requiring us to acknowledge that for a large group of people in our country, namely black men, police represent a type of mortal threat regardless of one's criminality. And I think it's the responsibility of public theology and the church always to recognize that it comes from a story of incarcerated people. Something that's not often pointed out is that the Christian legacy is one of arrested and detained voices speaking on behalf of God. This is what John Baptist Metz calls dangerous memory, memory that disrupts the status quo of the past and the present, not by paying attention just to the victories of those that we see in the book, but the victims who are oftentimes screamed out of our historical narratives. And I think it's a responsibility of the church to continue looking at the photos of these men, to continue repeating their names to one another, to disrupt the peaceableness of what we call the status quo, and for the church to call our culture continually to its own redemption and sanctification, because liberty and liberation is just not in the interest only of the church, but an entire nation and an entire world that the church rightly calls the children of God.